So you are only here. So let's go to the class directly. So unit 10, organizational structure and design. Okay. So today's chapter is unit 10, organizational structure and design. So organization structure and design means structure means how the organization means like made like the hierarchies, the working style, the responsibilities, what is now who has what responsibility, who has what duties. So that is basically the structure and design. So how the organization is set up from low level to the top level of the management.
Okay.
That is called organizational structure and design. So the main topics of this are, this is also important, so organizational structure and design, because it is help you to learn, understand what is an organization. So main topics are like organizational structures and what are the organizations, formal and informal organizations. So external factors influencing the choice of structure. So external factors which affect how you make your organization like posts and everything. And internal factors. So internal factors are like the factors which are inside your company. So after that, differentiation of tasks and activities within your organization. So matrix structure will be there, network structure. So integration of organization tasks and activities. So these tasks and activities are different, but in 10.9 it will be integration, integrated, means under one same purpose. Designing structure for a service organization. Okay, so these are the topics you will learn. So let's proceed for the lecture.
Okay.
So organizational structure and chart. The fact that organizational structure, the fact that these relationships are formal implies that they are relatively specified and adopted and do not evolve on their own. So organizational structure refers to the formal stabilized pattern of relationship amongst the various parts of firm of or any organization. So organizational structure means, so every organization has various departments, so in various positions. So the relationship between them is the structure, like the hierarchy. The hierarchy is a structure, okay?
Right.
So this is what the definition is, and the chart, the example is given it. See the chart. So this is hierarchy. So this is a structure. So the board of directors will be the decision makers. After that, the chairman and managing directors. So who are the member of board of director? The person who has shares in the company. Like who are the owners, partial owners.
Yes.
After that, there are purchase manager, manager, marketing manager, manufacturing manager, manager, finance manager, personnel manager, director, research and development. Okay, so research and development is the important part, and personnel manager, personnel is human resource comes under manager personnel. Okay,
Yes.
so
Personnel management.
under personnel manager, so personnel managers are sometimes held the post of directors of personnel. Okay, let's remember. So these are all important. So finance, under finance, production control, quality control, procurement, transportation, and traffic. So after that, the plant manager 1, plant manager 2, plant manager 3. So when you talk about the hotel, so like chain hotels, like Radisson or Marriott or JW Marriott or like this. So at the top, they are board of directors. After that, chairman and managing directors. And after that, these all are there. So they always sit in the headquarters. And the plant managers are like hotel managers, general managers.
Okay.
Every JW Merit has a general manager in his hotel, right? So
Right.
these are like plant managers. Below them there are assistant managers or supervisors, foreman, operations. Okay.
Hmm.
So in hotel, this is a manufacturing company. For hotel, it will be like that, chain hotel. So you understood the chart. So let's go to formal and informal organization. So formal organizations are, in simple terms, those organizations which are formal are well established, those who have sets. And informal organizations are those organizations which are not set, which are not a clear set of rules. So here they have given an example of grapevine. So grapevine is a word that see like say a information, like uh, people say like in Hindi, suni sunai baat, like you tell someone, he told it to someone, and
Mm-hmm.
he told to someone, that is called grapevine. So informal
Okay.
organization are like grapevine, like it was network. Okay, like
Mm.
a guest coming to your hotel, he booked through booking.com, then
Mm.
through booking.com he came to you, and from you he went to a travel agent. So that is informal. B2B business are called informal, and direct B2C are formal. Okay.
B2B is informal
Yes, and
and
B2C are
B2C
formal.
is formal. Okay.
So you have learned about formal and informal organization. So external factors influencing the choice of structure. So what type of company structure, staff structure you want to put is affected by the external factor. So environment. Environment means it is not about like that. You know. Natural environment. It is not talking about that weather or this. It is about the business environment or the legal environment. Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
in India there is a government rule that if a company is a public sector or a uh, private limited with annual turnover more than 10 crores and having more than 2 boards of directors, so it must include one company secretary.
Right.
It is the government rule. You must employ one company secretary.
Mm.
You must have a post for company secretary. So that, so you have to make a structure of company secretary. He will be like one of the heads. So that is the impact of environment. And impact of technology. So as you know, impact of technology, due to the new technical capabilities, you have to include engineers also, give them post. Okay.
Mm.
So technology also are important, because now in hotels there are IT departments.
Yes.
So impact of psychosocial characteristic. So psychosocial characteristic is like that. Uh, you need some uh, managers to control the staff, because when the managers directly talk with the seniors respect becomes less. So they make one bridge like supervisors or managers, so that he will talk behalf of the workers, so that workers remain disciplined. Otherwise they will
Mm.
not respect the super senior. So
Yes. Yes.
the super senior uh, appoints one senior. So that is psychosocial effect, no social. Psychologically make the social class.
Mm.
So now internal factors. So internal factors means what is your organizational idea. So degree of decentralization first. So degree of decentralization means, centralization means is the power concentrated on the center, So decentralization means the power concentrated to the lower levels. Means D means anti-centralized. So means you do not exercise the power, rather you transfer it to your subordinates. So if you have decentralization power, so you have a vast structure of employees.
No, I don't. I did not get the decentralization part. What is decentralization? Please, could you elaborate?
Decentralization means, I'm telling you, said centralize. Before going to decentralization, you have to know what is centralization.
Hmm.
Centralization is like one ruler, one decision. Means the decision making power is concentrated to a few one.
Okay.
And decentralization means the decision making power and the action taking power is given to many. Like your
It's like
uh,
accountability and authority is on every level, right?
uh, accountability and authority is always on every level up to some point, but decision making is a like to take important decision. It is uh, that is basically transferred. That
Hmm.
is like distributed.
Okay.
Means a junior also can decide according to his power. So exercise of powers is distributed. Powers is distributed. Okay, means lower levels are more given more powers. Okay, decentralization means power is distributed. Yes, accountability is always there, but with that power is distributed. Line and staff relationship.
Hmm.
So line means uh, the line and staff means a lower level and the higher level. So if you want to how your company wants to make a relationship between them, so that also affect your structure. That's internal. So specialization of work after that. Specialization of work means like work is divided. Like the GSS will look after the rooms. Okay. The after that supervisors will look after the corridors and room services. So these are what specialization of work. So every
Hmm.
uh, level and every hierarchy has its own special work. Okay, so
Okay.
due according to that structure is made specialization of work. So internal factors are affected by scalar principle. Scalar principle is you should learn, you should note down this definition. The scalar principle states that authority should flow in a straight line from the superior to the subordinate in a hierarchical manner. The principle of unity of command states that ideally each subordinate should have only one superior. These two principles establish the basic hierarchical nature of an organization. So
Hmm.
this theory says how a hierarchical nature of an organization is made. So
Okay.
scales of span of control and levels of management. As you know, there are three levels of management. Okay,
Hmm.
the top level, the middle level, and the lower level. So
Yes.
how much control the each level have? So this is uh, uh, part says that what is the span of control. So so you just take your idea. So when your structure grows, when your organization grows, your level and power also grows. Means
Hmm.
when you have a small organization, you can make it with yourself without any hiring any employees, right?
Right.
After that, you make a GM when it grows little.
Hmm.
After that, you grow more employee to assist the GM. So the power also distributes.
Distributes it.
So levels also increases and power also increases. So span of control and level of management is that when your organization grows, the span of control and level of management also increases.
Okay.
Because the more the work comes, you more people will be hired, right?
Right.
And more the income. In industry, in organization, in business, growth means more profit and more works, okay, that is called growth. Other things are not growth. Like how much money you invested, how much a big building you made, that is not growth. How much profit you are making, how much customers you are getting, how much your business is spending, that is growth. Okay.
Yes.
So differentiation of tasks and activities within an organization. Differentiation by function. So matrix organization, network organization. So matrix organization is like matrix is a term.
Mm.
Definitely it's a term. It is used in mathematics. Okay. In
Yes.
mathematics, when you just study in like, did you have mathematics
Yes. Yes. Yes.
in higher secondary
Yes. Yes.
in 11th?
Yes. I took mathematics as an optional subject.
So in
I studied
11th,
it.
so in 11th you had matrix, right?
Right. Right.
And matrices. So matrices are like simple, like A, like that. It's come from sets, okay? Like it's similar to sets. So one thing is that uh, before that, when one work can be divided, done by the other sets of like works, like, so as in matrix, here also this organizational tasks and activities depends. So in basically so as you have seen, this is the matrix, okay?
Hmm.
Okay, before coming to the matrix, let me explain you the above one. So, so definition by functions, okay? Definition by functions. Function space. As you know, function. What is your function? What that department's function is? So that is differentiation by function space. What housekeeping does? What is the function of housekeeping? What is the function of front office? So these are used in organization like um, tourism departments, hospital, and universities. Like in hotels also you use like functions, housekeeping departments are there, right? It based on the functions,
Yes.
okay? All
Hmm.
departments are differentiated. So uh, definition, differentiation by product. So some companies produce more than one product. So each product has a different manager and different factory. So there it is done. Just like when you see about uh, uh, Tata, Tata has hospitality. So hospitality is a different product. Tata has motors. So motors is
Yes.
a different product. So
Hmm.
these are differentiated by products. And differentiation by products are done to the big companies who have more than one product. Okay, always remember.
Okay.
So differentiation by location. So location is like when you have branch, okay? Like when you have chains of hotels, right?
Right.
So these are done by this is used in chain hotels, chain businesses. Chain businesses means it doesn't mean multi MLM companies. I'm not talking about MLM companies. These are not a business at all, according to me, maybe. But I am talking about the real chain businesses like what you call it, like franchises also. Franchisee model is also
Franchise.
what? Yes, it is also like comes under this category.
Hmm.
And at the four, differentiation by types of customer. So as a you can say what type of customers are coming. You can say that rich, uh, poor, middle class. So some hotels are made for middle class, some hotels are for high class. So these are also differentiated. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm coming to the metrics. Okay. So matrix structure. So this is a matrix. Okay, you have seen in like in mathematics in
Hmm.
11th, of course. So
Yes.
sets. If you go by sets is also it comes under sets also. So do you know the formula of my matrix? The matrix is a formula.
No, I have already forgotten it. It was a long time ago. I've studied that matrix, but I don't remember it now.
Okay, so finance F product A, P 0
Hmm.
B. Marketing product 0, product B, product C. Personnel, then uh, product A, product B. So it is like this is column, this is row, okay?
Yes, yes.
Row into column.
Hmm.
That's how the matrix is done. So this is top management. You can say the whole matrix. And under top management, there are managers,
Yes.
finance, production, marketing, personnel. So products are A, B, C, D.
Hmm.
So each is multiplied with the row, okay?
Okay.
So means finance managers has to look after product A, product B, product C, product D. Production has also be looked about product A, product B, product C, product D. Means in every product there is 4 persons: finance, production, marketing, and personnel. Okay.
Okay.
So as it is saying, the distinguishing character matrix statistics it operates under a dual authority. So a person is accountable to two bosses at the same time.
So, I mean, how does it work, the matrix organization? What's the importance of it?
So it makes the company more profitable. Like say a product has a manager. So
Hmm.
he has to report his production to finance, to production, to marketing, to personnel. Okay.
Yes.
Each 4 managers, product manager A, B, C, D has to report to 4 managers: finance, production, marketing, personnel. So that's how uh, each product has definite marketing and better personnel and better finance and better production. Okay, supply.
Okay.
And network structure. Network structure is definitely like, as you know, networking. Networking means one people connected to the other. So it is basically in a line. So it is basically not uh, used in private, but it is used in like governmental. Why? Because in government there is like a slow but uh, legal procedure, because it's a profit making, okay, organization. So
Yes.
it is like service organization. So network structure is used. Like there will be director. Before the director, there will be assistant director. So
Hmm.
when the final product will be prepared, after that the marketing will done. But in matrix organization, immediately after the product is uh, going production, immediately marketing will also begin, staff will also be recruited, and so by so.
Okay.
At the same time, 4 works done to a product. Always remember, network, one by one work is done. Okay, one after one.
Okay.
So
Okay.
integration of
So in
organization.
the matrix organization, the work is being done simultaneously.
Yes,
And in the network structure, it is done one and then another and then another.
yes, yes. That's why
Okay.
people so that's why people go for government job.
Matrix. Okay, okay.
Due to this network work, because less work and fixed salary. But in
Yeah.
matrix, more works, more money. No work, no salary. Okay,
Okay.
your salary depends upon your profit, how much you work.
Hmm.
But in like that, in network, even if you don't work little, you will also get the same fixed amount. If you get, if you work more, then also you will get the same amount. If you work less, then also you will get the same amount. All right.
All right.
So students, I'm going to integration of organizational tasks and activities. So integration of organizational tasks and activities. So uh, as you have in earlier, you have studied about organizational tasks and activities. Like in metrics, there are like 4, and activities are like what they do. Okay, production, preparation, marketing, etc. So integration through authority. How integration is done? So integration through authority means like uh, board directors is superior. So they integrate it. It is done in every level. And it is done in private, okay?
Hmm.
Integration through authority. Always remember.
Okay.
Because there's like more strict, right? Private, sir.
Right.
Then comes integration through administration. Administration is basically uh, like uh, government assessment, okay? Like, so in government departments, there is like uh, uh, review committee happens. Review committees happen. If you work in government, you will know that yearly review committee and uh, what is called auditing is also done. That is called how the organization is going. That is administrative, okay?
Okay.
When someone does good work, their report card is made that that officer has done good works.
Okay.
And integration through communication. So this is the most important and most common, and it can be used by both business as well as uh, governmental. It is used in like high level businesses, and like you see in political, there is cabinet meeting. When the war just was going to happen, there was cabinet meeting, all party meeting. These are called integration through communication.
Okay.
Means you have to communicate, you have to make understand, you have to make, and even business also conducts meeting, right? Meetings, conferences in big hotels, some businesses, like, right, seminars.
Yes.
These are through integration through communication, okay? Like setting the goal, what we will achieve. So now the 10.10 is designing structure for a service organization. Service organization, what are service organization? Hotels, okay, hotels, and sometimes uh, you know, tourism travel agencies. So how will you organize a structure for a service uh, departments? So like in hotel, you will have to work according to functionality, okay? Structure, as if I earlier studied structure according to functionality, that will also work. And with that, you have to work with little bit of matrix organization, okay? Matrix functions. Because see, you have a event like Diwali event in your hotel that you are discounting, uh, say, sweets. So you market it that in these days you will get 50% discount on sweets in our hotel.
Yes.
So that how you will make the structure of your service organization. And mostly with departments. Department means functionality. Means housekeeping department, functionality cleaning. Okay. So this question is important.
Design
Structure for a service
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 organization.
organization.
Okay.
So this was easy. So I hope that
What are other most important questions which can come in the exam?
uh, this is the most important. Uh,
Only this one, or any other question has a possibility also? Sorry, your voice is not audible.
no, actually, yeah, it just little cut down due to one call. Okay, now it is coming, right?
Yes, yes.
So this is the most important question: designing structure of a service organization. And And although you just degree of decentralization, these internal factors, always remember what are the internal factors of a organizational structure.
Okay.
So internal factors are 4: decentralization, line staff relation, specialization work, span of control, and level managers. But every chapter it will come or 2 questions. You have to write one. So from these 2 questions will come like organizational structure and search, or designing structure of a service organization, or write about the internal factors affecting the organizational structure and design.
Okay. All right.
So I hope that you have understood. Do you have any question?
Not as of now, but I'll ask if I'll just review it.
Yes. And one more thing, my these classes are on YouTube. So if you again want to go through this class, what you have learned, you can again go through my YouTube channel. I hope that you know my YouTube channel, right?
Yes, yes, I know that.
Okay. So it is for basically all students, and um, they can go through this. And I definitely always remind you to remind me that you want to do the class, because I just could not like catch up, because other students are also uh, like um, requesting me, and other courses are also there which I take classes like interior decoration, event management, and
Oh,
basically floral decoration, etc., and lots of others. So your MTTM students also, please in the group tell me that
okay.
uh, today we want to do the class. So today, sir, will you do the class? So I'll make a time, and I'll tell you in advance at what time, so that you can prepare yourself.
Okay,
Like
okay.
today,
I'll try to remind you.
okay. So enjoy the evening, and meet you in the next class. And
Sure. Thank you for your time.
okay, it's my pleasure. Bye.
Bye.